That done happened to me a couple times, and I don't like that. That's nasty. That's bad box. I'm gonna put that in the bad box section.
That's bad box.
Yeah, man.
Nah,
because you didn't throw something on me I wasn't ready for.
That shit be extra wet.
Yo, hey, no man, fuck this. I ain't doing it. Hey, yo, I ain't talking to you no more. No, what the fuck? Yo, hey, don't talk to me no more.
Ah, shit.
Yo, what the fuck? Hey, yo, talk about. Hey, yo, cut this shit up. No, fuck this. Yo, no, hell no. Yo, what the fuck you talking about? Yo, what are you talking about? Oh my god.
Alright, now we cooking, nigga. Damn, family. All the legends out there. We just recorded like 20 fucking minutes of great ass content. Might have been for a reason though. We was talking that shit.
Hey, look, God trying to tell us something.
We was talking that shit.
God said y'all need to let this. Y'all got too much dip on your chip.
Yeah.
Chill out.
Hey man, check it out. Welcome to another episode of the Legend Has It podcast. My name is Artwork.
It's your boy RH, aka
Raul. Yes, sir. Yeah. We are the legendary visionaries, minus a whole bunch of niggas, but yet and still, we are the legendary visionaries, man. What's happening, bro?
Man, you know what? Just out here trying to stay clear of the Karens.
Who was talking about before? Oh, we was talking about like nobody's quarantining, man.
Yeah, man.
Or it doesn't seem like that. I think people are taking precautions most of the time.
I don't think people care no more.
I think it's becoming more and more normal, right?
Select few are still very cognizant of the quarantine stipulations, but majority of people just said, fuck it, man. Like yo, if I'm gonna get this shit, I'm gonna go and get it and die. Like, fuck it. I'm gonna go and live my life while I'm out here. Because people's out here just living life, man. I saw some people when I went to Virginia to go pick my daughter up, right?
Yeah.
It's a little bar over beside this restaurant that they was eating at. People was going into the bar with the fucking face mask on. I didn't understand it. It didn't make no sense to me. Like,
because you're taking it off the drink.
Bar.
Yeah.
With the face mask on, and y'all in there. It's just like Friday night get together. We going to the bar, but you got the face mask on. Does that make any sense to you?
But if you at the bar, you taking this shit off to like.
Yeah, you got to take it off to drink.
Like, yeah, to get your.
So what's the point?
That's what I'm saying. I really don't understand this shit either. Just like, you know, where we work at, we got to wear the mask. But when you go into the cafeteria to eat, you take the shit off, and like, what's the difference, right? It's like,
yeah,
nigga,
I don't understand it.
Once you take it off, this shit is in the air. So
like, if you in the strip club in Atlanta, but you a stripper with a mask on, you got to really think about your life decisions at that point.
What? What
no, because you know Atlanta done opened up, and they got strippers in the strip club with masks on.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
but
like, they wearing masks.
What's the like? I don't know, man. It's a whole lot of questions, like, because if y'all in there, right? Like,
right. So,
you know,
I mean,
the
like,
money could be contaminated.
If you're getting a lap dance,
yeah, nigga.
Like, what you got a mask on for?
Exactly. Y'all unless you doing like social distancing lap dances.
I'm not paying for that. I'm not paying for that. Like, you can keep that. Like, I don't even know why am I in here? Like, if I'm gonna do that, like, yeah, I'm going home.
I mean, you might can do like
a social distance.
I mean, if a nigga is tall, he got a long torso, he can lean back.
No, I don't think it's gonna work like that. Okay. I don't think it's gonna work out like that.
Yeah, man, I don't know, man.
Yeah. Nah, I don't think people care no more, man. Like I said, I went to damn Walmart the other day.
Oh, yeah.
And they act like they was really giving out something free with all them people was up in there.
Walmart always crowded though.
That shit didn't make no sense to me. Like, go somewhere else.
Nah, that's why it's Walmart, cause
I don't understand this shit. I don't get it.
I don't fuck with Walmart anyway. I try not to anyway.
I mean, what you go to Target? You go to the bougie joint over there across the street?
I try not to go to Target either. But
damn, where you going?
I go to Target more than I go to Walmart.
Save a lot?
Shit.
I mean,
you know
hey.
what I'm saying? Like, I go to Target most of the time. I try to stay away from Walmart.
I can't justify going to Target sometimes.
You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes I go to Target.
Not for groceries, though.
I know for a fact.
I know a lot of people go to Walmart for, like, food, groceries.
Well,
shit.
yeah.
I do. I go to Sam's Club for that. I got a Sam's Club card.
But if you go to Sam's Club, that means you got to buy them 50 steaks and you just want like 3. Like, yeah. I don't want all that.
That's true. That's true.
I'm cool on all that extra shit.
That's true.
Like, I don't want 100 bags of chips. I just want like one.
Nah, them 100 bags come in. Shits come in handy sometimes.
I mean, they do.
Yeah.
They do though. But nah, I'm cool. I just want like 2.
Yeah, I feel you.
I ain't want the 50 pack. Y'all trying to give me. Nah, I'm straight.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't like Walmart. But before we when we was recording before, you was saying what's up with
Oh yeah, what's up with the people that
not wanting to wear masks?
Yeah, like
going into these establishments, right?
Yeah, like I seen people straight up trying to kickbox over wearing this mask. I don't get that. I don't understand the logic behind it. Like, why won't you just wear the fucking mask?
Because I think I think these people think that it's impeding on their rights. So if y'all enforcing these masks, then where does it stop? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I think that's their logic.
That's stupid though.
Yeah, just wear the mask.
How do you get to that point where that's your thinking? You thinking about your rights when we trying to prevent a pandemic? Like, just wear the fucking mask.
Yeah, I mean, they don't have they could have a point though. Like, yeah, if you like this shit could. Like, just think about it. Them masks is terrible though.
I don't like them neither. I mean, I get that. I know I don't like them.
So
I don't know too many people that would like them, but
going into the store for like 30-40 minutes, put the mask on, man, just out of respect. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even got to put the shit all the way on most of the time. Motherfuckers ain't got it over their nose anyway. Just throw this shit on. Some people just like, they sticking to their guns with that mask shit. They ain't wearing no mask. They gonna throw hands with you. They gonna throw some hands.
Look at what you had to do with your day.
Niggas come out the house ready to like, I ain't taking no mask.
Like, you came out with the mindset.
They
like,
gonna let me in this motherfucker.
The first motherfucker that say something about this mess, I'm gonna let them have it.
Them the motherfuckers to get rolled up on too.
The first one that said something to me about this mess, I'm gonna let them
spit in his face.
Man, you know there been some chicks out. I've seen a white woman out there.
I've seen it
too. Spit in this man's face because he told her that he couldn't come into their establishment.
What do they call them women?
The Karens.
Yeah,
that's
Karen.
what they call them.
Karens. That's a derogatory term, they say. Karen. I wish I would get a hate crime for saying Karen.
How is that a hate crime though?
That's what they try to. They was trying to. Like,
are you serious?
Yeah, make it a hate crime to call somebody a Karen or some shit. Like, me, bitch.
You for real?
Yeah, man. Like Karen.
Oh wow! So that's like you calling somebody a nigger.
That's what they was trying to like.
Okay.
Equate it to.
You see? Okay. Hey, we ain't gonna talk about that.
But yeah,
no, we ain't gonna talk about this.
I seen it. Yeah.
No, we can't talk about.
Hey, y'all gotta chill the fuck out, Karen.
Yeah, please sit down.
Whatever your name is, chill the fuck down. Out.
Go and live your life. Like, go and do some other shit productive.
Cause this is a new one like every other day.
Like, leave us alone. We don't care about y'all. Y'all care a lot about us. We don't care about y'all.
Yeah, you barking up the wrong tree. You know what I'm saying? Especially
they gonna sit there and mess up your whole day, and then gonna ask you to cuckold them.
What?
But they do though. They gonna be asking you to cuckold them the next week after that. And that don't make no sense. Y'all need to chill. Can't have both ways.
That's that privilege, man. I don't get it. It's like, yo, just like knock it off, man. I like I said, I was telling you before, I'd be praying that I don't run into nobody like this, Karens or whatever, the Kens, whatever they call the male version of that shit. Like, yo, leave me alone. Like, don't even, like, if you even, like, don't even think about even trying me like that, because I'm not going back and forth with none of y'all. I'm gonna tell you one time, like, yo, leave me alone. Go over there. I'm not about that shit. Leave me alone. After that, whatever happens to you, probably gonna be a pre-existing condition. That's what we gonna call it. You just pre-existing condition, like they said George Floyd had pre-existing condition. Cause you gonna wish you had COVID. You start fucking with me and mine, especially if I'm with my daughter. Like, niggas is tripping out here.
Oh, man, like we was talking about before, it was a video up of this man riding with his daughter.
Yeah, I seen that.
And this lady came up to him claiming that he was in her car. And
that shit's crazy.
She had several pale bystanders help her out.
Yeah, come to her aid.
And they jumped on this man's car, threatening to do stuff to him, and his daughter was in the car crying. I got a little crazy.
You got thoughts. Yeah.
That.
What you doing?
Explain something. This is her car.
This is not her car.
This is not her car. Dad! Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
This is not her car.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Dad! Dad! Oh my gosh! Oh my god!
It with bikes.
Just think, bro. Oh my god. Yo.
That shit was crazy, man. This lady looked like she just finished off the pipe. And she was talking about that he was in her car. And this man probably been in that car all damn day.
He with his family, yo.
That's
you
crazy.
Talking about this is my car. They didn't even care.
They ain't even asked no questions.
Nah, they just seen the color of his skin and just went in, right? And
Exactly.
like, come on, man.
Like, I'm out here stealing cars with my daughter with me.
Yeah, stealing a lady's car with my daughter. Like, my whole family in this motherfucker, and you talking about, like, okay, man. I think he handled it as best he could. Because they probably, like, all them people that came to his aid, they wanted him to get out the car. They probably had something on them, try to justify. Yeah, they was gonna try to, like, do a public lynching of him or something.
I think he was thinking more about protecting his daughter than he was
Yeah.
shit.
And that's why I be praying, because I wouldn't even, like, I would have blacked the fuck out and aired that whole shit out. Especially, like, not even, like, one, yeah, my daughter priority, right? Two, y'all on my fucking car.
They was on top of his car.
My car.
Like,
this is my car. Like, bro, nigga, don't, like,
bro,
you know
what? Even when he left, the man on the motorcycle was still chasing him.
Exactly.
So, and he on the phone with the police telling them, like, yo, they got people out here trying to hurt me. I'm with my daughter. They got people chasing me. They hitting his car with shit. Like, yo, what the fuck?
I would have aired that shit out. It's on camera too. You know, to air y'all ass out. Y'all the guy fucking with the right one. And that's what's gonna happen, all of y'all out there. Y'all gonna come across the right one. Y'all got privilege on your side, but you'll come across the right one that don't give a fuck about no privilege. Because they been down in the dirt their whole fucking life. And you just gonna fuck with them on the right day.
Yep.
And they gonna fucking turn your life topsy-turvy.
Yep.
Knock your head off your fucking shoulder. And you gonna wish you never even said anything to any person of color that was disrespectful at all. So mind your fucking business. Cause we be out here minding ours.
We be minding our own business.
Mind your fucking business.
Nobody.
Mind your business. Motherfuckers can't even, like, I seen, man, I don't even want to get too deep on this shit.
It's too much. It's too much.
It's a whole lot of shit.
There's a lot of shit going on.
I seen motherfucker in his own yard, man, and them cops come fucking with him. Like, this nigga in
shit.
his yard.
This is
my
damn house.
Fucking yard,
the
fam.
Fuck y'all over here bothering me for?
Yeah, go. Damn.
And then, you know what? It be pissing me off. You try to justify your bullshit with something that don't make no sense what you talking about, and I'm over here minding my fucking business.
Minding my business. Like, get the fuck on, man. Y'all know what y'all doing out there, man. Y'all knock it off, man.
Yeah,
knock it the fuck off.
Cause it's gonna be bad both ways. It's just gonna be y'all interrupting our day, and one of y'all gonna get killed.
Damn,
like just chill out.
Shit.
Stop it.
Yeah, man. Well. Anyway,
yeah, man, that's a little heavy.
A little heavy. We didn't want to start like that, but
well, we see y'all motherfuckers out there though. All right. But anyway.
Yeah, man. So,
man, let's get into it.
Hey, man. So, damn, what the fuck? And you ever apologize first, and you get in an argument with your lady? Do you, not even if you wrong, do you initiate like the, like, you know how it go when you get in an argument and y'all don't rectify it right away?
This is
y'all might be walking on eggshells for a day or two.
This is an issue for me. This is a trigger.
What's the trigger?
It's a trigger for me. Like, it's a
you not apologizing, or
nah? Like, I feel like my lady that I'm with finds it very hard to recognize when she in the wrong. Like, she won't apologize for her bullshit, and that bothers me. Like,
but what if she don't think it's bullshit?
That's the problem. That is the underlying problem.
But
like, you don't even know that you on some bullshit.
Nah, I think they know, but it's just that some people just might be too stubborn to fucking. I'm one of those people.
That's it. Stubbornness.
Yeah, I'm a little stubborn.
Like, if you that stubborn and you that, I don't even know what you call it other than stubborn. Like, you won't even bring yourself down to rectify your own bullshit. That really bothers me. Like, you know you wrong. You know you the one that caused this whole issue, and you won't.
Yeah, I don't like
bring up the fact that the issue was caused by you. You want to apologize for the fact that you caused the issue. You just let shit linger, and now it's my fault that I'm about to make everything here bad. Like, I'm about to make everything bad.
Yeah, that's what I get to. So if you wrong, I've had it where I feel like they know they wrong, but they not gonna like admit to it. So they just push my buttons until I do some wrong shit or say some wrong shit, and I just get to the point where it's like I blow up, and now I'm looking crazy because I done did some egregious shit. I done flipped the goddamn refrigerator over. And that shit didn't even warrant that. In hindsight, it probably didn't, but damn, you know you was wrong, so why you fucking pushing my buttons to make me look, you know what I'm saying? I don't like that.
I really don't. I don't understand. Like, I'm the type of person that I know I sometimes be on some bullshit. Okay, so if I cause an issue, maybe I want you to be mad at me for a little bit, right? But I know I did that shit on purpose most of the time. Like, I did some shit and said something crazy to you, and I did that because I wanted to upset you at the time. Okay, so whatever.
What?
All right, so say for instance, like, you did something. I don't know. I might be in a whatever mood.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can get that.
And then I say some shit off kilter.
Yeah, I
just
understand.
because I want you to be mad. I don't care at that moment. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So
because you feeling some type of way,
right?
Like, yeah.
I'm gonna go back and be like, damn, I was tripping the other day. Maybe like a couple days later, we ain't talking nothing. We walking past each other in the house like we don't know each other shit. Whatever. But I'm gonna be like, I was tripping the other day. When I get to where I'm over that.
My bad.
I come up like, man, I'm sorry. I apologize. Whatever. But I can't get that. If I can't get that same energy,
yeah, I don't think I've ever said
that.
Sorry.
Really, that's fucked up. Wait a minute.
I don't think I've. Maybe I have. I just can't think of a situation where I've said like I'm sorry.
How do you go through a whole? So I know for a fact.
I just let the shit linger, man.
You ain't been squeaky clean.
No, I haven't. I know I haven't.
If you going into this, you don't even. How do you not find it in you to ever apologize for your own shit?
It's just some selfish shit, some selfish, stubborn shit. Like we gonna let it linger until it's like you bring it up, and then we can like. And then if you don't bring it up, then it's never gonna get brought up. And we just start talking again out the blue one day and just
be like, I'm about to go to
you want something to eat.
I'm about to go to Zaxby's and shit. You want something to eat?
That's what it's gonna be. Something to eat.
That's kind of fucked up.
Come back and have that makeup.
No, I don't like that though.
Have that makeup, you know.
Nah, fuck that.
And then everything's good.
Nah,
that shit toxic as fuck. It's dysfunctional.
Man, that's fucked up.
It's dysfunctional.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, let's get into that a little bit. Let's get into you a little bit.
It's dysfunctional.
So, why do you think that's okay?
I ain't say it was okay. I just telling you how I am.
But you just addressed it, so you know you be doing it.
But most of the time, I'm not even wrong though. That's the thing. I don't think I'm wrong. Like, for real. I don't think I'm wrong.
You don't think you wrong?
Nah. So,
but that's the problem. You don't think you wrong,
and I'm probably not wrong if I don't think I'm wrong. I'm very like self-aware.
So you self-aware enough to know when you most of the time.
And I don't really do no crazy shit. You know what I'm saying?
Most of the time,
most of my shit is
not nothing crazy.
Most of my shit is in response to the way the person came at me, and that's where I be wrong at probably. But if you would have never did what you did, then I wouldn't have said what I said or did what I did. So
that's why
I'm not
like
wrong. Exactly. Even though I might be wrong by saying some off the wall shit, I might say some crazy shit because I was mad.
How is that okay for you to take that reaction to something that they did?
I'm not saying it's okay, man. I'm just telling you. I'm not apologizing for no shit that I didn't, cause.
Man, that's kind of crazy. Now, me for instance, I'm not apologizing for no shit that I ain't start.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna be I'm not no pussy. So I'm not gonna be like, yo.
But who?
I know you punched me in my eye the other day, but I'm sorry.
But not even apologizing. Who? Like, I won't even like initiate. Like, even if you like, I don't care who's wrong. Even if you trying to ride, you're not gonna ride me out.
So you saying that
you're not gonna ride me out?
So you saying
we won't talk? We'll be in this house forever. We won't talk.
Saying you can go 3 months.
I can go 3 years, but you won't talk. You're not gonna ride me out. So that's what I'm saying. You bring it to the who brings it to the table? Who initiates?
Well, that's toxic as fuck. Though, you ain't think about it.
That's why I'm not in a relationship because I'm fucking.
You could be in a relationship and y'all can have some shit going on with y'all. That probably ain't even nothing crazy. Like,
hey man,
you could be like, damn, I wanted that last piece of pizza.
Nah, I'm not gonna argue about that shit.
Nah, you saying what? Wait, you say you won't go apologize? Look, you ate the last piece of pizza, and she like, damn, you ain't have to eat the last piece. You had more than I did. I wanted the last piece. Then you be like, man, shut the fuck up.
Nah, it ain't gonna never be no crazy shit like that.
Like, yo, shut the fuck up. I was hungry. And then, like, y'all don't talk for 3 years.
Nah, it ain't gonna be nothing serious. That's crazy.
Nah, what you just said.
That's crazy.
That's what you just said.
Nah, I'm talking about like on some more serious type shit. Where and y'all going back and forth. I'm not like, I'm good. Trust me.
That's kind of crazy though. I mean, if you can sit there and not talk to somebody for 3 years, you really don't give a fuck about them. So I mean, you really get into it. Like, you really don't give a fuck about that person if you go 3 years and you don't talk to them, especially if y'all staying together.
Hey man,
I don't know if I can do that.
Watch what you say.
Cause I get to them points like, all right, so you know how y'all got into it. Y'all ain't talking to each other. Y'all sitting there walking past each other, not talking. You know what pisses me off during that time right there?
Well,
is you sitting here not talking to me, But then I can hear you talking to your friends
on the
and your
phone,
family,
they be laughing and giggling and shit.
jolly as hell.
Yeah, and
you
then they
laughing and shit.
Switch that whole shit up when they talk to you.
Then get off the phone and you looking at me, and then walking past me and shit like you don't know me. Shit pisses me off. I can't stand that. Shit really bothers me. And it could be over some shit that you did. Like this whole shit could be off of you.
Oh yeah, that's some crazy.
But you talking to your friends and family. You just joyous as hell, but then when it come to me, oh nah, fuck you.
Nah, you the worst nigga ever.
Yeah,
I done seen that.
That shit pisses me off, man. I can't deal with that.
Well, what I'm saying is, if she doesn't come to the table to try to like, she don't gotta apologize, but just like initiate the conversation.
I need the words out your mouth. I'm sorry or I apologize.
Yeah, but even if she's on her guns. And even if she's in the wrong, she's on her guns. Like I'm not about to like fuck him. I'm gonna be on the phone with my friends, laughing and joking. Like, do you initiate like the conversation that needs to be had, or do you like I'll let this shit ride? Like I'm not initiating nothing because I know I'm not wrong. So, and that probably is like some dysfunctional shit, but I'm just being real.
I'm not gonna say that I would let it ride like you say. But I'm not never coming to apologize about no shit that I don't feel like I started or I had nothing to do. I didn't like if you start some shit in me, I'm not gonna come to the one to be why you do that to me for? Yeah. I'm not doing it. No, you might as well go and kiss my ass.
But I mean, you might come in the room and say, "Yo, you ready to talk about this?"
I mean, I've done it before.
Okay,
I've done that before.
See me, I don't do none of that. Just come in the room, get my outfit for the day, and leave out.
I have done that before. I be like, yo, you ready to stop being a bitch? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I done that before. I ain't gonna be the dude that sit there. I'm not gonna sit in the same house with you because I think that shit childish. Fuck, I'm sitting in the same house with you. We ain't talking to each other.
Yeah, it is.
Like we can talk about this.
It is.
Like if you ain't, but I'm the type of nigga also now. If we can talk about this and we can get over it, or we can talk about this shit and just go our separate fucking ways too. Like it's to be either way. Yeah. I'm cool with either way. You know what I'm saying? If it's that serious. If you don't feel like whatever working out with you, or you that mad, fuck it. Let's just do our thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm cool with that. Let it ride. But I'm also the type of nigga that, and we call it ends or whatever we gonna do, we done.
Don't bring it up no more.
Won't never hear from me again. Like
no, okay, yeah, that's.
I'm talking about like we broke up, like all together.
Okay, yeah.
You don't never got to worry about me being a nigga that's gonna hit you up, see how you doing.
Oh yeah, I'm like
you ain't got to worry about me being a nigga that's gonna be all in your business. I don't care who you with, what happened to you. Your one of your family members died or something. I don't care. Like I'm done with you.
What about okay, y'all hash it out and apologies said or whatever, and after it's over with, y'all get into some other shit and they bring up this shit.
Nope.
You know, I don't like that shit. Don't bring up no old stupid shit that we already supposed to be past.
Don't bring up no old shit with me. If we got over that shit at one point in time, we're done with that. Don't bring up nothing old to me. I'm not gonna bring up nothing old to you. Cause I think that's stupid. What the hell we was talking about it for before we got over that?
But you know, you've getting another argument. They use that. Some people use those points to help with their current argument.
They don't work on me.
And that shit is not even like
doing that,
it's not valid. It's like, bro, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
like,
if you plan on doing that, don't fucking talk to me at all. Yeah. Then like, don't bring that up to me. We already talked about that. We ain't gonna sit here and keep talking about the same thing all the time. Like we got over that. If you said you was over that then we was over it. Don't bring that shit up to me no more.
It happens though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, so these women that be forgiving these dudes for cheating on them.
Oh, they bring that.
No. If you got back with me,
nah, I agree. Like
after I done cheated on you and you got back with me,
it don't work like that though.
It do?
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
In your mind, it doesn't work like that in real life.
If you are with that, no, because you have a decision also. That person can take you back after you cheat on them. You don't have to be with them.
Nah, you don't.
So if they don't want to agree with that, you don't have to be with them.
Yeah, that's true.
So you don't have to be with them. So if they can't get over the fact that you did something to them and they said they was gonna get over it,
But is that not always in the back of their mind?
I can't say that it's not. What I'm saying is,
Don't bring
we
that shit
talked
up.
about it.
Yeah,
you said you and me can get over this. Don't bring that shit up to me no more.
Bring it up.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you can't, I also have the option to not have to deal with this shit no more. You know what I'm saying?
We working on our segues, people.
Yeah, fuck it. So, man, that's kind of crazy though.
Nah, we was talking about. So this kind of ties into it, like, because you can argue about this, I guess.
Is that an argument that you gonna have?
Nah,
with someone?
you're not gonna have no argument, man. But being in relationships over the years, and being in our 30s, is there such thing as good box and like terrible box? Box, aka VJJ.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and say that both of those things can be true.
What you mean both?
There's a such thing as good box.
Oh,
and there's a such thing as bad box.
what constitutes bad box? What constitutes good box?
All right, so all right, so all right, bad box for sure is gonna be associated with dryness. I'm gonna say like odor / hygiene, and if you got a straight up dead fish,
Yeah.
those all things associated with bad box. Like you can be
Yeah, I think you
bad.
hit it on the head with that. No pun intended.
Yeah. So I mean, if you got some good box, you're gonna be the opposite of all of those things. You're gonna be the wop, and then you're gonna be
A little bit of grip.
yeah, you're gonna come on now. You're gonna hit the kegels. Look, and then you're gonna be very enthusiastic with your movements when you are into the situation.
You ever had a chick that just like
No.
that just like she's just super aggressive on it. Like she get on top and she just like jumping on your shit.
Yeah, and I don't like that.
Nobody likes that.
I don't like that, and I don't think they know. I think they just be doing it because they don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what's up with that, but I don't like that too much. I thought you was about to say if I had a chick that just laid there.
I've had that.
Oh man,
That's the worst.
I would call her out in the middle.
That's
Like, yo, what the fuck? Is you dead?
It's
Like,
kind of bad. But I think I've had it where it starts off like that, but then once y'all get that chemistry, it gets better. And when she knows what, like, what you like. Cause sometimes, that chemistry off top ain't I don't know if that's common. Like a lot. It happens, but I don't know if it's too
not starting
common.
out.
Yeah. So
but that dead fish shit, nah, I can't deal with that. I don't want to deal with that.
just lay there.
Yeah, I can't. I
Look
don't know what the point is. Like, what are we doing this for? Like, I'm
look at
cool
you
on
in your
that.
eyes.
Don't look at me.
Just look
You
at
doing
you.
that?
Just laying there.
If you gonna do that, don't stare at me. Don't look at me. That's disgusting.
Just laying there. That shit make you feel like,
That's
yo.
weird. like this like you ain't participating.
Yeah, it's like, well, am I not?
Yeah. No, I don't like that. That shit weird.
Oh man.
Well, I think a lot of women don't.
Nah, a lot of women think the boxes. They think they boxes is just because they make you
Because they
make you ejaculate.
yeah,
They think they
because-
box is golden. No, that's not the case.
I don't think that's what it is. Like
it's
we
not.
probably do that off of whatever.
Yeah, that shit ain't that hard to do.
But
with us.
y'all really think that y'all can just sit there and not do nothing and that's just gonna get it done and y'all just think y'all got good pussy because of that? I don't know about that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know if that's like know y'all heard that Cardi B and Made the Stallion song. Well, that shit they was talking. That shit they was talking about. They was talking about some shit on that song right there.
Does that constitute good?
The stuff they was talking about, yeah. The stuff they was talking about, definitely. Now, I mean, like, okay, so if you talking about if your shit dry, is that the man's fault?
It could be.
I think so.
It could be.
It could be the man's fault.
I think it could be.
I think if the man done
but
tried,
if it's like,
he done tried.
But how do you know? Because I don't know. I'm gonna shoot us some bail. Like, how could it be the man's fault if like we got to this point? Like, you was turned on by said man to some degree for y'all to get to this point. So, like, can it be like all the time the man's fault, or
I don't know if this all the time the man's fault, because he could be doing everything and all types of shit to try to get you in the mode.
And it's just
and
not.
If it ain't working, then that kind of turns on you, don't it? I mean, I'm guessing he could try to do all the little foreplay shit, and you might not be with it, or if you are with it and it ain't working, like, that's the same thing as a dude being limp.
Yeah.
Like, and it's the same shit, right?
I'm not a woman, so I don't know, man. Like, it maybe y'all let us know. I don't know. I don't know how that works.
Cause I mean, a lot of women complain about dudes like sex game being whack, or the size of his joint, or all that. But men don't never bring up when they get run across some bad box though.
Some
you know
mediocre.
What I'm saying? Like, man, that shit was alright.
That
like,
shit was mad mediocre.
Like, if you coming up in my crib,
wasting my time with that box,
and your shit don't smell the greatest, that's a bad box. I've had that to happen to me. Well, this chick shit smelled like.
You still knocked it. You still knocked it.
Look. I swear to God, it's a true story.
Damn,
I should be telling this story. Got a chick out the club.
Oh my God.
I already knew it before that though, but I saw it in the club. Okay,
I think I've heard this story before.
All right, so I got the chick out the club. Got her back to my crib.
Right.
We started messing around. Apparently, she was dancing a lot. Because when I went to do my thing, man.
Yeah, what did she hit you?
Man, that shit was rancid. Bruh, it smelled like, you know how you pop that sardine can open?
Oh my God.
That shit was horrible. And I could not do it. I was in the middle of my home. I was middle of doing my thing. Went straight limp. Straight limp in the middle of it. Blamed it on being too drunk. Blamed it on being too drunk, bro.
Hey, so check it out, right? I've been in that situation before. I always wonder if I smell this.
Like, it's very pungent. Like, this shit ain't like, it's not like faint. This shit is strong.
Yeah, so if I smell this.
Like, why you don't smell it?
Exactly. Or why you acting like I don't smell this? Like, come on, man.
Like, that's disrespectful, don't you think so?
Yeah, it is. So, like,
is it the,
is it an occasion of, like, you know how you, like, you smell something for so long that you get used to it? Is it one of those type of things where you like you can't smell it?
That's something wrong with her there.
Yeah, that's what
yeah.
Is it one of those type things?
If that's what's going on, there's something definitely wrong with her. And I
always wondered that.
That's nasty. Because, like, okay, if I go out and I've been doing a bunch of sweating and shit.
Yeah, I smell if I'm musty.
I know my stuff gonna be musty.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna whip that out and just let you get on it like that because I already know you're gonna be talking shit because my shit ain't right. You know what I'm saying? So why would you let me just get to the spot and you come to my spot and you just gonna let me do what I want to do and your stuff ain't right? Like, that's mad disrespectful. I don't really like that. I don't know why you came over here. That's nasty.
I've had that happen, man.
That's disgusting. That's bad box.
That is bad box. That smell.
Bad
But you ain't asked the question. Like, have you ever like? Gotta see it through, my dog. Gotta see it through, my guy.
No, I didn't finish.
I'm saying, have you ever though? Have you ever like?
No.
I have.
No. No, because that like throws me off. I don't think that's not it's not appealing to me. Like, that throws me off.
Yeah, younger me.
Once I smell that, I think something else wrong with you. So I'm like, what the fuck going on? Even if I'm like back in the day when I was wrapping up, like, I'm not gonna finish because like, what the fuck you like that smells like I can't get past that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that.
Yeah, younger me, I saw it through.
Nah, I can't do that. You know what else? Hey, look, I probably shouldn't say this neither, but look, y'all females that be out there, if you close to your time of the month, that's bad boss. If you let me get in there and I knock that shit on, that's fucking disgusting for one thing. Because when we went into this thing, everything was straight. You know in your brain, oh shit, my period might come on in a couple days. You shouldn't even let me do that if I'm going in there and then the shit come on while I'm in there. That's fucking disgusting. That's nasty.
That's happened.
That done happened to me a couple times, and I don't like that. That's nasty. That's bad box. I'm gonna put that in the bad box section.
That's bad box.
Yeah, man.
Nah,
because you didn't throw something on me I wasn't ready for.
That should be extra wet.
Yo, hey, no, man, fuck this. I ain't doing it. Hey, yo, I ain't talking to you no more. No, what the fuck? Yo, hey, don't talk to me no more.
Ah, shit.
Yo, what the fuck? Hey, yo, talk about. Hey, yo, cut this shit off. No, fuck this. Yo, hell no. Yo, what the fuck you talking about? Yo, what are you talking about? Oh my god.
Hey, man, we back, man. We had to take a little hiatus.
Had to get back right.
We know what good box is now, though. You know what I'm saying? Y'all chime in if y'all ever had like some bad box.
Hey, yo, look, y'all females out there, if y'all got some good box, or maybe y'all know y'all got bad box, go ahead and put it down here in the
Ain't
comments.
nobody gonna admit to having bad box.
I don't think they would do that. But if you got some good box, go ahead and let everybody know in the comments that you got some good box.
Yeah, put like a what's that emoji? The wet.
Little water splash.
The little water splash emoji.
Put the water splash emoji down there in the comments.
Man, speaking of juice boxes. So it's been like all the rage lately. WAP, the song.
What does WAP mean?
Whack ass pussy.
Oh, hey! Some of that whack ass pussy.
But nah, man, it seems to be like some people like in an uproar because of women are using their sexuality, but it's not nothing new, right? Like, women been doing that. Like, women and I guess men are like, if you got it, flaunt it, I guess. But this is sex sells.
I don't really understand why people are even bringing up this song as a subject of something to be offended about.
I think it's because of the time we in. I think that might have something to do with it. Playing devil's advocate. I think it's like some people is like, man, it's a time and a place for the ratchet shit. Right now, it's not the time. We in like.
Yeah.
And by the way, if now is not the time, y'all shouldn't even be watching our podcast because we we saying some crazy shit.
See, that's the thing though. I think that people want everybody to be focused on
one thing,
certain things that they're like that's important to them.
Yeah. But some shit should be important to everybody, and that's what they feel.
Stuff should be important to everybody, but sometimes you need to get away from that.
Yeah, you need
take
some
your mind off of it, and you need to get something. Go to entertain yourself in some other way, and then the next day you might be able to get back and
need a break.
Focus on whatever.
Need a break sometimes, so I get
constantly
that.
Have something bombarded at you or being,
because it can be depressing. It can be
it can fuck up your whole mode,
weigh on your mental health,
right,
and all that. So yeah, I get that.
So I mean, I guess people was mad at that whole WAP because they felt like it was a time and a place. It was out of a time and a place, and they shouldn't be talking about that. But then again, I also feel like that's what those two artists have been doing since they came out. Why would you expect anything different from those two artists? Like,
yeah,
why would that offend you? Because they've been talking about some shit that they've been talking about since they came out.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't understand it.
And why are you listening to it? Go listen to some other shit.
You don't have to listen to that.
Yeah, go listen to some other shit. I never understand that. It's like, bro, if I don't like something, then I'm not gonna pay no attention to it. Like, I'm gonna go find what I do like and
they was upset
try to big that up.
But they are popular though.
Yeah, but that's what, like you said, that's what they've been doing. Like, I don't look to get my activism from either one of those, or from people like that to do music like that. I don't expect for them to like come out with a revolutionary anthem.
I think that's stupid in general. Like, why are we looking for people that have never gave us the that type of content to all of a sudden care about Black Lives Matter or police brutality or anything like that? They've been talking about titties and ass and pussy and all that.
Yeah, but
so what's the difference?
To play devil's advocate again, is the time and the place thing. Okay, even though you're not expecting them to say anything, or you might not want them to like speak up, or you might want them to speak up, but even if they're not speaking up, don't like try to divert our attention away from this.
I mean, I get it.
You know what I'm saying? From what's important, you by popping your pussy.
I mean, I get that, but then again, why would you ask them to do something that they have never done before?
Yeah,
all of a sudden now they supposed to be activists just because you think they should be?
Yeah, I get it. I get it, man, but I can see the other side too. A little bit. I mean, I can see the other side.
I can like, too, but I'm saying like you shouldn't expect certain rhetoric from certain people, because they have never gave you the reason to expect that from them. Like certain actors,
and I really don't want to hear some
artists.
Like, I don't want to hear some of them talk anyway. Like, just do what you do. Like,
this nigga is a center on a professional basketball team. Why do you care about what he says about?
Or why would you expect him?
Right. Why would you go to him to be like, oh, this is what I think about Black Lives Matter? What the fuck is that? Like, why? He's not a authority on that. So why would you care what he says? I don't understand why people do that. Like, go to your people that do that type of thing, like your politicians your
Or
activists.
what are you doing?
You talking about me personally?
Nah, not you personally, or like the people.
Oh, you talking about the people that criticize those people?
Like, or like what are you doing?
You know what? That's the thing though. Most
or
people,
you start. Why don't you?
Most people that be
the change you want to see, like as they say. Like,
most people that comment on stuff like that ain't doing shit.
Yeah, so I mean, you can do that too.
But
everybody,
you
can't. Yeah, you can't expect everybody to like think on the same wavelength as you think. You can't. It ain't gonna never work. Some certain, and we know what this is, man. This is a capital. At the end of the day, this is a capitalistic society, and certain people ain't gonna defend their political connects just because you want them to. Yeah, they gonna come out there and they gonna do what they've been doing to get what they've been getting, the bag.
So you don't think that's what people are looking for?
Nah, not most people. I just think it's just the time and the place thing. It's like, yo, man, come on, yo. What, like, y'all, this? Like, nigga, knock it off. Like, it's like if,
why would you expect them to do anything different?
Yeah, that too. But you can, like, chill. Like, chill right now. And then,
that's like,
but you can't.
Okay, so all these people that had albums come out,
yeah, you right.
Last like month or two,
you right. That's a whole nother thing.
Have they kept that same standard that you keep that you hold them to?
Exactly.
They have not.
I'm just playing devil's advocate.
They got men out here talking about selling drugs and killing niggas on their whole album.
Yeah.
But then when these females come out and they talking about they pussy and they titties,
but also playing devil's advocate, there have been guys who, you know, or rappers or artists who do talk ratchet shit that have come out with like activism songs.
That's true. But I don't
have
think
stood
you
up.
should
But we didn't expect that. Yeah, we don't have to hold
that to everybody's standards.
Yeah, you're right.
Like now, say for instance, you are one of those conscious rappers, or you one of those type of people. Even if you're a conscious rapper, I don't think they should hold you to that. I don't think people should be looking to people that make music.
Not the entertainment anyway, because there are powers that be in the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
That I don't want to get too deep on that conspiracy theory shit, but they is certain shit that they do what they're allowed to do. Like, I think.
I mean, I understand that. And that's why I'm saying people shouldn't look to everyone to give you that type of message.
I got you. But yeah.
Yeah, so I don't really understand that.
Hey, do your part, man. Do what you think is helps. Do what you think helps.
Do your own research. Like, don't look to your favorite
not even
artist.
Research, but if you criticizing somebody for not doing what you think they should be doing, then like you do it.
But
or you try to do it your way.
You might not have a platform those people.
Yeah, but you can do something.
You can do something. I mean, but if you see, now I don't like in general. If you complaining about something,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If you're not doing your own thing, your own right, I don't care about your complaining about anything.
Yeah.
So if you're not doing your part, then you shouldn't be complaining about shit. You know what I'm saying? But some people might be complaining, but they might not have the same audience that the people they complain about got.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I get that. But certain people, I don't know if certain people you think you want to be talking about your
no, you don't.
You
really don't.
Plight and your grievances.
That's what's wrong with this shit anyway. You got goddamn celebrities in political positions and motherfuckers. Everything's all fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
right.
all the lines are blurred. So that's what's fucked up now. So like, you know, fuckers ain't standing. Everybody's in everybody else's lane.
I'm not going to my phone to see what Meg Thee Stallion said about the presidential election going on or anything that's going on with that.
Right.
So why would you be doing it? Like,
but what I'm saying is this is what this society has come to, right? So you have political parties pandering to us black people. They pandering, going to get these celebrities to sway our votes. You see that too. So certain people who aren't who just look at the surface and don't look any deeper than that, they are swayed by that shit. So you can say, yeah, I don't want to see such and such their views on political issues, but then you look up at the TV and you see them doing an interview with this presidential candidate, and it's like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying any names, but y'all know.
On the artist though.
Not even the artist. It's
like,
the society.
They be doing it.
It's the society, bro. They gonna do what they. It's another avenue to the bag. This is a good look for them.
Yeah, but just because you gonna get to the bag, you get more exposure. That don't mean you should be doing it.
No,
like, but
that's what I'm saying. It's this
like,
what this shit has come to.
Why are you talking to him?
Yeah, for
like,
the look.
What are you doing?
All of this shit is a fucking.
Like, why are you going out your way to talk to a presidential candidate when you talk about pussy and sucking dick all day? Like, why are you talking to them?
Because they pandering. Like the candidates are pandering for our votes, and they think that person can help sway our decision at the polls.
I don't like that though.
And yeah, but I know you don't. But I'm just saying, like, for people who aren't or just looking on the surface, they're gonna be swayed by that. So
yeah, that's kind of weird.
It's dangerous. What we talking about?
Hey, yo, if your business ain't making no money, you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't even be in business, fam. Like, yo, if you ain't making no money, then you ain't out here doing shit.
I know you wanted to talk about like a certain aspect of business, but I came across, before you get into that, what I realized, and you know, something you know certain things already. It's already embedded. You know them, but you might not adhere to them. Self-discipline is really fucking important in anything that you want to do. And what I see, myself included, a lot of people lack fucking self-discipline. All they do is talk about this and that, but they don't put in the fucking work that it takes. You gotta really treat whatever it is you're trying to do like it's a fucking, it's like you gotta be obsessed with it, really. You gotta like fall in love with the process of doing it, and you gotta like put in the effort day in and day out, and you can't lack on that shit. Just like you wake up in the morning and you got a day job and you go to that fucking job and you do that shit relentlessly, you gotta put that work in for yourself, and that's self fucking discipline. And you got, some days you're not gonna be motivated to do it, but you gotta do the shit anyway. You gotta push through, and a lot of people, most of the people don't do nothing like that. They do not
want to do it. They don't know how to do it.
Most of the people don't do. And I had to check myself. It's like, bro, like I had to recalibrate my shit and like, look, I'm a fucking go. I'm just gonna go stupid. I'm gonna go hard and not even.
But is that fair though?
What you mean?
Like, for you to be going hard for something that you believe in.
Yeah, and what you mean fair? It's fair for me. It's what I want.
No, I'm talking about if you're working with other folks.
Oh, if you're working with other folks, then that's a whole nother conversation you might have to have. But at the same time, I'm still gonna go hard for me, because I think sooner or later, like,
it's gonna pay off, right?
It's gonna pay off, and the dead weight gonna have to fall off at some point.
Exactly. All right, so check this out. I heard a story today.
Okay.
Today. It was this girl that she had a company where she wanted to make t-shirts and shit. She wanted to sell t-shirts. She put her house up so she can have the money.
That's collateral.
Exactly. To pay for the equipment she needed.
That's dedication.
To make her t-shirts. She said when she left out her house, like whenever the shit was going on, when she had to move out her house, she rode down the street about a couple miles and busted out crying because she just moved out her house to pay for some equipment for a company that she believed in so strongly that she was gonna have to to move out her house to pay for it. She ended up buying the equipment and moving out losing her house pretty much, right? To pay for the equipment she wanted. And she believed in her company that much that she had that she went and did this. So it's some people that want to or run a business or have a business or do whatever that will never know that type of dedication. You know what I'm saying?
That's a whole nother level. Like,
are you believing yourself that much?
That's a whole nother level. Like having the belief and really not wanting to do work for anybody. You just want to build your own shit. That's a whole nother level.
You know for a fact that this is what you're gonna be doing.
Yeah.
But I ain't talking about her equipment won't cheap neither. This was like some $30,000-$40,000 equipment that she needed.
I mean, it had to be for her to sell the house.
Right.
Like, so
she believed in herself that much that she sold her house.
How many people you think willing to do that shit?
Not many.
That talk that shit.
Because
you know a lot of people that talk shit, right? They be like,
think about this. All right, you gonna go lose. I mean, whatever you got going on now, it's paying your bills. You gonna stop doing that? They go bet on some shit that you don't know that's gonna work out.
So it comes down to like people being too comfortable.
I ain't gonna say too comfortable. I'm saying probably scared.
Not willing. Okay, I said it wrong. People not wanting to get uncomfortable. Scared to be uncomfortable. That's exactly
what it is. You scared to get uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So you're not putting 100% into your other thing because you don't know whether it's gonna work out or not.
But you never know.
You don't know. But if you don't put all your energy into that, then you never know if it's gonna work out for you or not because you're not putting everything into it that you can.
Here's the thing too. So on the flip side of that, you comfortable and you got a job and you comfortable with it, but you don't know if that fucking job gonna collapse tomorrow either. But you still comfortable with that. So you might as well go do what the fuck you say you want to do and put everything you got into it.
Man,
I ain't saying jump out the window and quit your fucking job, but at least be any off time you got dedicated to what you want to fucking do. And a lot of people don't fucking do that. I know people that talk that shit and they on their days off, what they doing? They laid up watching fucking Netflix or some shit.
So if you I'm not gonna say, yo, quit your job and do what you want to do because it's stupid. Like, make sure you have a proof of concept before you jump out the window to do all that. But if you're not putting all your energy into your other thing that you got going on, then that means that you're cheating yourself.
You're not gonna get
you're lying to yourself. And you're not doing everything you can to make your other thing work out.
You're not gonna get the results that you want.
You're
not. Once you start becoming consistent, and I mean consistent, like not just for like a couple days, couple weeks, couple months. I mean like a long-term consistency, where you start to be obsessed and fall. Like if you miss out doing what you're supposed to do, you feel bad. That type of consistency and dedication to what you want to do, then you're not gonna ever get nowhere. And then like the universe and God rewards you for like putting in the fucking work. You gotta put that work in to get what you want.
It's just like this podcast. We could stop doing this podcast right now because we ain't getting thousands of followers, we ain't getting thousands of views right now, but we can stop doing this shit right now.
I want to stop because we only get.
But that's the thing.
Be looking at the views like, damn, man, we ain't nobody watching this shit. Man,
but you gotta keep going. You gotta keep going.
But we doing it because I like it. You know what I'm saying? It's
fun to do.
It's fun, but it's work also. It's work. It's work.
So it's a lot of work on the back end, but we can stop doing this shit any day, and we could be like, oh well, we ain't getting no views. Stop doing this shit. But if we stop going now, we don't know what's gonna come out on the other end.
Yeah, you don't know. Keep going, man. Keep going. It's blind. Like it's like in the gym. If you work out, when you start working out, that's why a lot of people quit in the gyms. Like they don't see the results right away.
Yeah,
like
me.
after a couple weeks.
Yeah, that's me.
Or like a month or so.
Yeah, I stopped.
People stop, but it's the same thing in life. Like you ain't gonna see them results like right away. You gonna see the fruits of your labor months later, sometimes years. But you just gotta believe in what the fuck you doing. I think that's what it comes down to. And self-discipline, it's all about, if you believe, you're gonna develop that self-discipline. Ain't nobody gonna have to motivate you. You're gonna be self-motivated.
Bro, it's yeah. I think this all lead back to like the mindset of people. Like, if you have it in your mind that like this is how you are working for a company, doing what the company tells you to do, then that's exactly what you're gonna do. Until you get the mindset that you don't want to do that anymore, that's probably what's gonna happen. Like, you have to have your mindset on not working for a company and you're gonna do your own thing.
Yeah.
That's I think that's how it is.
It is how it is. So I'm actually supposed to be at work right now. But I said fuck that shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I mean, it be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
You gotta make that decision sometimes.
So
You feel like, all right, well, I can go make this guaranteed money, or I can bet on myself.
exactly. That's what you gotta do, man. What was the other thing, man, that we was
Playing your position, man.
Oh, yeah. Speak on that.
You working in a company, maybe if you working for yourself, then you playing all the positions. But if you working with other people, you need to play your position to the best of your abilities. Say, for instance, like, you got one person that's good at promotion, but you're good at putting the product out. You need to worry about putting the product out. You don't need to worry about promotion. You need to worry about doing the best thing that you do good. Not worrying about what the other person is not doing or they are doing. Like, you can't be worried about, all right, say for instance, like you good at making digital assets, but the other person that you work with is good at promoting those digital assets that you made. You don't need to be worried about what the person that's promoting is doing. You need to be worried about you putting the best product out that the people are gonna be purchasing. So that all goes into you playing your position.
So basically, not having too many cooks in the kitchen type thing, like where we have,
you can't have everybody trying to tell everybody what
but
they
that
should
I
be
think
doing.
that's a self-awareness thing too. Does that play into it? Like, you gotta know what
you gotta know what you do well.
And what you do not so well.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta know your strengths and
I
weaknesses.
think that's the main thing. Like, you have to be self-aware of what you do well and what you don't do so well. And if you know someone else does that better than you, then move along. Like, step to the side, let them do that. Don't step on their feet while they doing what they do well. Like, move out the way. Let them do that. Because you got people that, you go to McDonald's, you got people that take your money, but you got people in the back that's making your burgers. They don't do it all. They do what they supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Make everything work out like it's supposed to.
Team.
Right.
It's a team, but also that's overall business type shit. Like, you gotta, at some point, if you become successful, or if you want to become successful, you gotta, like, a lot of the shit that you might be doing, you might be wearing as an entrepreneur, you wear many hats, right?
Yeah.
So you might once you start to become successful and make a profit, you're gonna have to outsource a lot of that shit that you're doing, because you're starting to grow. And just being willing to trust other people sometimes takes a lot, but you're gonna have to do that in order for your business to grow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes on the outset of that, you gotta do that. Like you said, know what you good at and what you're not good at. You have to find somebody else that can help you in that situation. You got to be able to trust that person is gonna do the right thing. So that ties into like with us, the teamwork. You gotta, and also picking up the slack. I got off a little off topic, but picking up the slack too. So you seeing what needs to be done. If you don't know what it is, if you might not be sure what you're good at or where it fits in to the business, try to pick up the slack of what needs to be done. Look, you peep game, and you say, okay, ain't nobody doing this right here. Let me go and try to see if I can help right here.
Yeah, like ain't nobody filling all these orders. Let me go over here and try to like make a system to fill these orders quickly or something like that. I think that right there is definitely a thing that people don't look into when they running a business
at all.
Because like you could be good at something but not so good at something else, but you could help someone with another aspect of your business even if you ain't so great at it.
Yeah. Or just taking the time to fucking learn. Like, take the time to fucking learn the process, man.
That's
like,
so important. Like, yo, go learn some shit.
Take time to learn the process. Yo. If you say you want to do this, fucking take the time to learn it and then come back to the table and say, all right.
Yo, the same way that person learned how to do that, go learn how to do some shit so you can take some pressure off of them and you could be more important to
Hey, bro, can
business.
I talk my shit right now?
Go ahead, man.
All right, man. So, I'm gonna talk my shit.
Get your shit off,
I probably
man.
shouldn't be saying this, but y'all watch this. You know, niggas watching the podcast. Once again, I use the podcast as an example, man. We not only doing the shit, but we fucking edit the shit too. And like Raul, RH Media was already editing. I had a little bit in it, but I helped. I was like, I know this us taping these podcasts and trying to put them out, it's too much work for him to do by himself. So I took it upon myself to like, yo, I'm going to help him out. I don't know the shit, but I'm learning on the fly. So as time goes on, if y'all continue to watch this, y'all will see the shit getting better because I'm getting better. And that's what it's about. So in not only am we in front of the camera shooting the podcast and we talking our shit, but behind the camera we editing the shit and I'm learning on the fly. And I can't speak for him, he's probably learning shit too as he goes along, but he didn't even know. And so that we picking up another skill, a whole nother skill. We don't know where this will lead us to. You know what I'm saying? It might come in handy down the line for something else. We don't know. But
that shit is like a whole nother job outside of just shooting the shit.
Bro, tell me about it. But I believe in it, so I'm gonna continue to do it and put my best foot forward in doing it. It might not look the best now, especially to like the trained eye and people who do the shit, but I guarantee you that I'll get better and better and better as the shit goes along. So,
but that go down to the dedication of you believing in what you're doing and you wanting to make your product better for everyone else.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, that goes to show that you believe it. Like, you want this whole thing to be better for everyone to consume it, so they could be like, oh, I see they getting better with this, and that.
Because that matters.
Yeah, right.
So that's all we saying, man. Like, if you really want, because there's a lot of people that talk about wanting to do shit. If you really want what you say you want, it's a cost that goes into it. And the cost is
about execution.
Yeah, the cost is the execution, it's the effort, it's the self-discipline it's the work that you put in.
Right.
That's the cost. And that shit, it ain't cheap. It's not fucking cheap. It's
gotta be disciplined.
Yeah, man. It's not cheap. It's gonna cost you a lot of time. It's gonna take time. You gotta be patient. And you got to put it in work on top of what you already got going on. Some people got families. Some people got day jobs. Some people got other shit. But if you want what you say you want and you really want it, you're going to pay the price to get it.
100%.
And I hope we don't sound like a broken record. I think we talk about we kind of touch on the same shit on different podcasts, but it's still
like, look, y'all niggas need to understand, like, this shit ain't easy.
Yeah, smarten up, man.
Like, you need to, like, really get into what you trying to get into, because the shit ain't just gonna be like,
it ain't gonna be handed to you.
Right.
Like, I see all these. Into it. Oh, let me talk my shit again. So, susus have been the latest rage. And I see a lot of you niggas blending these susus or whatever. And playing the lotto and banking on like imaginary money falling out of the sky. Yeah, that shit works for certain people. And you say you gonna hit this and that to quit your job, you gonna hit the lotto and all this. Knock it the fuck off, man. Go work for what the fuck you want. Figure out what you want to do and go get that shit, man. Because you can get it. There's people out here doing exactly what you want to do, but they putting in the fucking work and the effort. So, yeah, stop relying on some imaginary shit, man. People do win the lottery, but come on. Like, how often?
Man, that shit's so fucking rare. Like, why would you even be banking on that?
Yeah, or banking for quick money. How often? You know what I'm saying? We all get sucked into that shit sometimes, but work for what you say you want. Because a lot of people out here just talking, man.
Bro, you know that's like 90% of why people are successful. Because they work for what they want, and other people won't do the type of work that they will.
Yeah, it's because it takes a lot. It takes a fucking lot, and I'm starting to see that. And
like, what kind of sacrifices you really
really
ready to make?
Yeah, you really gotta ask yourself, like,
what you ready to do for what you want? Are you ready to give up the type of shit that you didn't think you was ready to do?
Nah, because it's gonna sever some relationships. It's gonna
your girl's talking about why you always blah blah blah.
Yeah, it's gonna.
I'm trying to work on something over here.
Yeah,
she don't understand. Are you ready to leave that alone?
It's gonna cut into some other type of time that you might have. It's gonna fuck with some of the money that you might have allocated. You gonna have to fucking
you might fuck some money up trying to get some shit off that you want to do on the side.
It's gonna eat into some other shit, but if you stick with it, it'll pay off. That shit will pay off. But you gotta stick with it. You just don't know. It could be.
You never know if it's gonna pay off.
And yeah, sometimes you never know, but it will. It will pay off. And it might not pay off in the sense that you want it to. But you gonna end up learning something.
You is gonna end up learning something.
Yeah.
You might learn something about yourself.
Or it might take you down a whole nother path that you didn't even know that you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That. Like it'll take you on a journey that you didn't even know you was gonna go on, and you might find something else that you're passionate about. Shit, you don't never know, but if you stick with it, you will be rewarded. I guarantee you that.
You right about it.
So that has been the business section of.
I hope y'all got something out of that shit, man, because that was some real shit.
Yeah, and we rambled a little bit.
Y'all niggas want to run businesses, but y'all don't know exactly what go into that. There's some real shit behind all that.
It's dedication, man. It's a lot of dedication, man. It's a marathon, like Nipsey say. Yo. So, man, in conclusion, Legend Has It here at the Legend Has It podcast. Legend Has It show. We like to do most shows. We like to do a book. I think we forgot like one of these shows. But to go back, man, the call back what we was talking about earlier, man. It's a book called In Search of Good Pussy, Living Without Love by Don Spears.
A lot of y'all know about it, In Search of That Good Pussy.
If you want to search of some good box, pick this up. You see, it got number one. That shit got number one on it. It don't say. It don't say number one bestseller. It just say number one. You know that's some bullshit. Nah, man. But all right, man. So for real, the book of the pod is The Underground Railroad by Colson Whitehead. It's not the traditional Underground Railroad that everybody knows about with Harriet Tubman. This is a fictional piece of work, so I don't usually read novels or fiction, but I picked this up and it's a good read, man. It follows a slave girl named Cora who escapes from her Georgia plantation. She heads up to, I think it's Philadelphia, man, where there's a whole team of people who operate and help slaves escape. It's a riveting piece of work. Nah, nah, straight up. It's a riveting piece of literature. It's a New York Times bestseller. It's a great book, man. It's a great story.
You said it was New York Times bestseller? That was a popular book, huh?
Yeah, it's a New York Times bestseller and winner of the Pulitzer Prize.
You said it was Colston
Whitehead. Yeah, we'll put it on the screen for y'all, man. If y'all like reading novels and fictional stories, like I said, I don't usually read novels. I read like nonfiction, but it's a great book.
So I mean, like I'm kind of partial about that because I don't read nothing, but I listen to books.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like the fictional books, man. Sometimes.
I'm starting to like them more and more, man. If I find like the right thing, because some of them shits be like just super weird. Like you go into somebody's imagination.
Depending
sometimes
on
that
what
shit,
you getting into.
Yeah.
Like the fictional stuff is cool, but sometimes they be a little bit too serious for my mood at the time.
Yeah.
Like I'll get into a fictional book sometime. Like I read this shit a long time ago. What's the one with it was Ben Affleck in that movie about that chick that was
Gone Girl.
Gone Girl.
Was that it? Nah, that one on the train.
No, it was.
Oh, what?
She was on the train, right?
Nah, I don't think she was on the train.
Where his wife ended up tricking him to think she was dead and shit.
Oh yeah, it is Gone Girl.
Gone Girl,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
I read the book before I saw the movie.
Yeah. I've read Just Mercy. I don't know if you seen that movie.
You said Just Mercy?
Yeah, with
that was like about a lawyer?
Michael B. Jordan and Jamie Foxx.
I saw that, yeah.
You saw that. Yeah. I read the book.
Before the movie?
I didn't watch the movie.
Uh-huh.
The book is amazing.
Uh-huh.
Like the story of...
Was that fictional?
No, that's a real story.
Okay.
But the book goes into like I think the movie, I didn't see the movie, but I think the movie just focused on like Jamie Foxx's character, and the book focuses on that, but it tells the story of more people that the lawyer got off or helped get off or help. You know what I'm saying? So it's multiple stories within that one book.
Yeah, because that was all real shit.
Yeah. So a lot of times the book can be a lot of times the book is better than the movies, man. The movies come out and they be some bullshit sometimes. I'm not saying that Just Mercy is. I didn't see it. There's another book that I read that I've seen them making a movie on, and I'll probably discuss that later, but it's some real shit. It's about white people taking Indians' land and tricking them. It tells the whole story of this whole tribe and how these white...
don't know why people don't talk about that more often.
Oh man, this book is amazing. Martin Scorsese is supposed to be directing. I don't know if they're gonna tell the real, but the book is crazy.
Yeah, you gonna have to tell me what that book is. I might have to read that.
Yeah, it's down there, man. It's called Killers of the Flower Moon, I think. But yeah. Anyway, this has been another episode of the Legend Has It podcast. My name is Artwork, aka Sack Daddy Jr.
It's your boy RH,
aka
Raul.
We out, baby.
Alright.